Hi, I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures, where we'll be talking and reviewing action figures from different manufacturers. Today we're going to be having a look at another G.I. Joe Classified series box. This is going to be the review for Lowlight, Spirit, Iron Knife and Niyol. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So this is the number 128 in the line of the Classified series. It's a double box with the Mad Marauders. So this one came out in 2024. It is at the suggested retail price of $54.99 in the US, and you can purchase it from Hasbro Pulse Europe for $64.99. So let's have a look at the packaging. Of course, packaging is the standard blister card where you can see a lot of what you get in it. Of course, you have some interesting drawings on the side. Of course, we're going to get back to the same classic kind of box where you're going to be looking at the different features of the figure. You will have some close-ups, some blah blah text that we do not really care about, and nothing much more than that. So now that we went through this, let's have a closer look at what we get in the box. So of course we have two figures. We have Lowlight, we'll be getting Spirit. Of course we get his new eagle with the same principle of wings that we had with the former figure, the same bird. We get two backpacks, so we have a reuse of the backpack of our Great Outback. We have a reuse of Tunnel Rat. We get, of course, the two lights. We get a shovel. We get a kind of AR M16 small rifle. We get a sniper rifle. This was the one who was given with the Arctic bat. We'll be coming back to that. We get two little knives. We get a big, I'm going to say, big light. Also, same as the small ones, but this is where you realize that something's a bit off because these are supposed to be the same ones, and you can see that there's a problem of proportion towards these. You get, of course, one pistol. You get the goggles of our Lowlight. You get some night vision goggles, which is pretty nice to have. I like the little blue touch, if you can see it. So it's getting a bit out of focus. Yes, there you can see it. Really looks not too bad. Then we get, of course, the little snatchel from, of course, the Tunnel Rat figure. Here's an extra little knife. Of course, you get some extra gear for our friend Lowlight. This is this rangefinder, and of course you get the rifle that Spirit got. Of course, you can remove the charger. This is classical of what you get in this box. Now let's take a closer look a bit about the history of these figures. So the original repaints of these figures, sadly I do not know where mine are, but they are somewhere in my boxes, so I haven't found them, so I cannot really come out with them. But the original figures came out in 1989. Both were from a one round of productions of the Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders. Now, I believe that Hasbro did lose the license to be able to call them Sergeant Marauders, so they decided to change it and upgrade it to the Mad Marauders. Now, personally, I think this set is a bit interesting, and when you're looking at it, you can start seeing that there's a lot of reuse items. We all know that Hasbro is going through some hard times, and they decided to reuse a lot of the gear who's around here. Now, of course, we're going to be removing the figures so that we can get a better look at the gear. So most of the gear you have already seen it and was already available. Now, personally, I think there was a missed opportunity on this box set. I'm going to be taking, of course, Lowlight, because we're going on to exactly the same figure, but with a little bit less gear, and not giving him his nice sniper rifle and the bag to carry it. I think that him having the knife over here, the rangefinder, is okay. The knife over here could have been replaced. Because let's be honest, if you're going to come out and pick up all the gear from Outback, So here's out back geared up. Why not go fully with it? Now, of course, I would have removed the knife holster, if you can call it like this. On this side, I would have replaced it with a pistol, so he gets a secondary weapon. And instead of having the knife over here, I would have put this over here. Now, for Spirit, he does come with most of his original gear, so of course he would have there the knife, but due to the fact that he already has a knife up here, why not replace this knife holster by this one here? So you could come in and or do the exact same thing and clips it in over here. Would have made more sense, because this is something that is a bit of a shame. Now, talking about other stuff who is a bit of a shame, this rifle. I mean, this rifle was already garbage when it came out with our Arctic backed. Even in the plastic stuff, it still is slightly bended. I mean, this is a futuristic weapon. Yeah, it doesn't work the way the sling howls. I really don't like this weapon at all. I don't understand why they didn't go with it. On top of it, if you're trying to say that Lowlight is the sniper, then Spirit is not anymore a sniper, or could be still considered a tracker. So of course you would have him with this kind of weapon. I would have liked to have a not a rangefinder, some kind of optic for him to be coordinating with Spirit, maybe a communication tool, a radio, something like this. I should find that it's a bit of a shame that we don't get some extra gear, and the fact that except Spirit has a secondary weapon, the rest doesn't really make sense that we're getting no secondary weapon for Lowlight. So it's a bit of a shame. I think a missed opportunity for us to get something of really great, if we can say that in that way. So, what are my thoughts? Do I believe this is going to be a high-end collectible item? Do I like this box? What is my note that I would be giving about it? And giving a quick summary about it while I be gearing these guys up. Now, personally, I think it's a bit of a shame, like I was talking before, regarding the weapon choice that they decided to go with. I think it's really a shame that we didn't get some extra rifles to go with it, because frankly that would have been really nice to get some really cool gear to go with it. On top of it, not all the gear can fit onto the figures, and it becomes very complicated. If you want to put, let's say, the sniper rifle, you don't have much of a choice than to put it on in this way, because if you put it on the other way, well, it doesn't hold that well, and you can't put it in over here. Personally, I would give him this kind of action bolt gun, who reminds me more of, what is it called, M14. Would have made more sense to give him this, give him the night vision, so you can strap it on over here. We also do have the rangefinder, who goes also over here. So I'm going to put this up in here. So this is what I'm saying. For me, this figure is definitely not worth the effort that they made into going into it. Let's put this also in here. I should find it such a shame to have wasted a high potential on a figure, especially a repaint. Now, do I believe that these figures are going to be worth something? And the answer to that is a simple no. Do I believe Hasbro will do them in the retro line? Of course they're going to be doing them in the retro line. They need the money, and it's an easy repaint. The repaint is there. You just need to repackage them in the retro line, and you can sell them again. So that's something that they can do very easily. So that's why I find it really a bit of a shame that we have this kind of stuff. So just let's gear him up. I mean, yeah, it's a big disappointment to do that. They didn't course correct some of the errors. Like over here, if you put the eagle on, you can look at the original Spirit review that I did. He doesn't hold on. There's a few things that could have been corrected. Some of the weapon choices are weird. So this is why I don't think that this set is going to sell that well. Now, one of the other reasons I'm saying that this set is not going to sell very well, and it's not selling really well, it's due to the fact that this is supposed to be, at the beginning, a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Now, this set is now available in every retailer in the US. You can buy it from any shop you want. So that's not a very good sign when something was limited to Hasbro Pulse becomes available all over the place. Now, so for that reason, I would say no, I will not believe that these figures will have any value in the future. There also is a very weird politics that Hasbro has done with these following figures, is that the truth came out in 2023 with another Mad Marauder who was Barbecue, and then we had no news, and suddenly the truth spawning out the Mad Marauders, like if they're going out of style. So I think there was a problem in the way that Hasbro communicates. So this is why I don't believe that these figures will be a high sell. So that's going to be it. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. If I have to give them a note out of 10, I would give this box set a 7. If you really like the Sergeant Marauders at the time, this would have been a good set to pick up. But personally, I don't think it's worth the set. Buy the original figures in the original line. They look way better than these, and they make more sense to have them due to the fact that we have not much story around it. So I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. So that's going to be it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, share the comments. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. You can also check in the description of the video. You can see I've made a few pictures. You're going to be able to see them. So these are the pictures I quickly did when I received them, and these are the pictures that you can find on my Instagram page or my Facebook page. So until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!